Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Devil May Cry 5 Dante Must Die AS rank video walkthrough. This is mission 6 and it's called Steel Impact. Now, this is me coming off saying that V has the worst bosses in the game. When we are met with the real worst boss in the game, you thought Urzin's Crystal was bad. prepare for this guy. So, Gilgamesh is not interesting, and he's not fun to fight. Simple as, you won't have fun fighting this boss because he has too much HP and he doesn't have any interesting attacks at all. He's a walking stage hazard. He's a walking weak spot, essentially. And it takes me a full 8 minutes of beating up on him, non-stop. I only fall off his back, I think, 3 times the entire fight. I spend the majority of my time on his back. So the two arms I recommend you bring here are Ragtime and Devilbringer. Put the first arm on like something you like to use, like you can use for good damage, and then the second and third make it Ragtime and Devilbreaker. This is because you'll get a guaranteed stun from another player, from a thing, or from even, from V. V will guarantee stun this boss for you. And that's when you can really lay down some damage into him. With Ragtime and Devilbringer, it will make this fight so much shorter. And you'll basically guarantee yourself the S rank, because you've built so much style off doing the showdown while Ragtime's active, and then the second that ends, Devilbringer. And spam the shoot button, just use some summoned swords while Nero's, in Devil Trigger. But essentially, what this boss wants you to do is beat up on these weak spots, like so, then bring yourself to them. And then beat this fucking spot up. And this is it. This is it for the next 8 minutes. If you've got no interest in this, well, this is unfortunately the boss fight. And I don't know what it was today, I just could not exceed for the life of me. And he'll try and get away from you. And you'll notice, the more you stay on his back, the more aggressive he'll get with these certain attacks. Try not to do any level 3 exceed moves that send you flying, by the way. I do a few of the exceeds I can get off in this fight. I just cannot exceed today for some reason. Ugh, it's so bad. Looking back on this, I don't know what it was with me in exceeding. I'm usually not that bad at exceeding. Not max exceeding, but I can get the level 1s in that most of the time. But it's an acquired taste. Now, you may be thinking, we're doing quite good damage to him, and he's not really doing very much. This should be an easy S rank. Well, you'd be right. Unfortunately. When he Devil Triggers and when he gets more aggressive, the fight becomes infinitely more annoying. Not harder, just more annoying. Because you'll start spamming attacks like this. And I want an exceed charge right there, so keep spamming the air taunt. So as you see, he's shooting these explosively, I don't know, arrows at me. Don't know what he's doing. I don't think I've ever been hit by them. Although, I've seen people get hit because they've been double layered on top of each other. So watch yourself on that, try not to get too close to them. And I keep spamming this move, it's... What's wrong with Devil May Cry 5's boss fight this? Every single one of them has too much life. Well, the majority of them anyway have too much life. And I'm not saying like the boss fights are bad, yeah they feel a bit weak, but when you look back on it, the Devil May Cry... I know Devil May Cry 3 has some great boss fights, but some of them are shit. I mean, some of Devil May Cry 4's boss fights are just terrible as well. Who the fuck likes to fight Sanctus because he runs away for about 20 minutes? Even though Sanctus has significantly less life than this big bastard. You know? But who likes to fight, let's say, Shadow? You know, and I thought this was the stun. This is not the stun. You'll know the stun because V will pop on screen for a brief bit. I broke that arm for no reason. I should have used Gerbara's breakage move. I'm sitting here charging Ragtime in anticipation for when V's going to show up. I'm trying to exceed and hold the gun button, which I'm not doing anymore because I'm trying to hold the button. I've got the claw technique out. Thank God I managed to cancel it and do just a regular move because it was starting to hurt. But yeah, I'm not saying like this game is by far and all the worst boss fights in the game, but it just has the most noticeably weak ones. And I have to say, yeah, see that's a shame. I would really debate that hit me. I was very annoyed when that happened. So this is when V will stun the boss for you. I'm charging Ragtime, hopefully I get it out soon. Charging Ragtime. There we go. If we could get it out, why is it not coming out? There we go. Ragtime now, I don't have any Devil Trigger, this is a problem. So I'm just going to hit it as much as I can with exceeds. do some moves, and just decided to grab it. And no, we did decent damage, but it's nothing to write home about. You know, it's not like it's not world-ending damage, especially on this boss. If you show down, you will get significantly more damage, and that that's what you want. You want this boss fight to end quick, because now the boss has what under a quarter of its life left. That was my fault there. I'll have to give it that. That was my fault for holding the arm too much. This boss has maybe a quarter life left, and this is when it gets just irritating to fight. There's another 3 minutes of this video of me just beating up on this. Like and I started saying out these disc things. I didn't have any problem with them for some reason, like now, because they were being very passive, and they kept missing me, which I don't really get. Usually they knock the shit out of me. I think I get hit here by a projectile. But is this really what people like enjoy in Devil May Cry? A boss that constantly tries to evade you, sends out wee disc things to shoot at you, constantly spams an AoE move, and shoots at you? Is this what people like about Devil May Cry? I just would love to know who tested this. Now, maybe the designers actually love this fight. You never know with people in the office, I guess, but I don't understand why people would like this fight one bit. And it's not hard. This boss is actually pretty much a pushover. I missed, don't I? Yep. Great. I just wanted to stay in quick, so I was doing all sorts of retarded shit. But yeah, this mission is one of the easier missions in the game DS rank, because it's not hard to fuck it up, it's really hard to fuck this up. But it's followed by one of the hardest missions in the game DS rank. And not because, it's really, the mission's hard to style or the style points are unfair. There is just one aspect of the next mission, and it's the exact same problem that I have with every fucking boss or boss type enemy in this game, and it's that one of the enemies, called Vanello Angelo, has too much fucking life. And this video is almost over, but you will see shortly how fucking bad Vanello Angelo gets on Devil May Cry when Dante Must Die when he devil triggers, and for some reason I think it has something to do with the co-op modifier. But I'll discuss that more in the next video. So the boss is pretty much done at this stage. As you can see, I didn't do perfect gameplay. I got hit, I got slapped around a bit, but I kept my style up on and above. I taunted as much as I could, and I exceeded enough to actually boost my style. My exceeding wasn't great. The charge shot as well. Try and use the charge shot, because the charge shot will boost your style more than you think. I think that's a gas cannon you're meant to hit and it knocks him over. I don't know. But look, he's still doing the spike move even though I'm not on his back anymore. There's 2 Devil Bringers up here, which I'm not going to take. I'm trying not to pick Devil Bringers up. And anyway, they're shit Devil Bringers anyway. For this type of fight. And this is where I tank a hit from this. No, but I kill him in time, which is good. 6,467 stylish points. I don't know how I did that. Why I got that many stylish points. But that's that fight done, guys. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care now.